Envision Bank is a community bank. Our retail branches are located mostly on the South Shore in Massachusetts. The bank had a very challenging merger back in 2016. It was two radically different cultures that were merging. It did not go that smoothly. We weren't hitting our numbers. We weren't growing in the way we thought we were going to grow. And we knew definitively that we were at a turning point where we had to make money, and we had to define our strategy and say this is the way we're going and all be on deck.
Every few years we've brought the leadership team around a table, and I've always felt it was important for people to sit around a room and have someone objectively talk about each one of our personalities and what that brings to the table, what that brings in a really good way, and what challenges are created by each of our personalities for each other.
We went through the results of the assessment. We talked about our challenges, and it was a really powerful session for us, to tell you the truth. A lot of issues bubbled up.
I think that what came out of the strategy session is that we had, quote, the collaboration challenge, right? And quite frankly, I made probably some dumb mistakes. I mean, I had people who didn't know what collaboration meant, really, in roles that required massive amounts of collaboration.
The workshop, it was challenging. We were a bit siloed. We were sitting around the table, and I started pushing back on the executives. And I said, I even said to our CEO, I don't see collaboration. I don't see us being participative in these meetings, and I don't think you're tapping into our expertise. And that was feedback he hadn't heard before, which was very powerful.
Yeah, I can be inconsistent. I know it. What's good today sucks in 2 weeks, right? So I need to teach people that they can say to me in 2 weeks, hey, wait a minute. No, we talked about this 2 weeks ago. No. That's not acceptable. And I'm good with that. In fact, I welcome it because it's helpful to me.
And we were so focused on competing and achieving results, but we weren't focused on maximizing our interpersonal relationships with each other and supporting each other in that regard. I think we were able to overcome obstacles, and we're in the black now. That's what I'm so excited about. It really have financial results that back it up within a 1-year period of time.
Our engagement numbers have been going up in a really good way, and it comes down to local leadership and really solid management.
And we're much more collaborative, and if we start backsliding, I'll go to a senior leader and I'll say, wait a minute, you had a meeting with the CFO last month and you were talking staffing and challenging issues in your department. Wouldn't it have been a benefit if I were there? And he's like, you're right. Totally, forgot about it, and I'll definitely include you going forward. Makes total sense, and it was an oversight. So now we have productive conversations.
What you learn, and you have to remind yourself every once in a while. I think we all drift back to old habits. But what you learn is the science is there. You need to optimize your talent. And the best way to do it is to align with PI and be certain that you've got the right people doing the right functions. You might have the right people, but they just may not all be doing the right functions. And we've fixed that, I think. And it's quite frankly helped us as we've been able to turn things around here pretty dramatically.